Dr. Dre has grown substantially from his humble beginnings in Compton. The music entrepreneur began his career as a DJ and producer more than 40 years ago. He was a co-founder of one of rap's most contentious groups, collaborated with artists ranging from Jay-Z to Gwen Stefani, and is scheduled to lead the halftime performance at the Super Bowl in 2020. Along the way, he has been able to establish himself as an extremely successful solo rap artist, starting with his hotly debated triple platinum debut single, The Chronic, which celebrated its 30th anniversary last month, launching his own record label, introducing the globe to Snoop Dogg and Eminem, and put out Kendrick Lamar's first album with a major label. A fruitful career dedicated to perfecting sound is what inspired the super producer, together with the renowned recording executive Jimmy Iovine, to also found Beats Electronics. Beats Electronics is the company that is responsible for producing the extremely successful Beats by Dre headphones. In 2014, Apple paid a total of $3 billion to purchase the firm, which led to Dr. Dre becoming the artist with the highest annual earnings, as assessed by Forbes at the time of the assessment. In addition to being a famous rapper, Dr. Dre is also a clever real estate investor. He loves purchasing huge, luxurious mansions in and around the Los Angeles area. The first of his acquisitions, worth $1 million or more, were made as early as 1991. The rapper recently put one of his expensive mansions up for sale, and we're sure that the price will shock you. In fact, the rapper has a very impressive property portfolio, which we will talk about throughout this video. Stay with us until the end of the video as we discuss Dr. Dre's net worth and the property portfolio. Let's get started. Okay, so first let's talk about the recent sale of one of Dr. Dre's mansions. It seems like Dr. Dre is moving on for a better life. The rapper reportedly sold his Calabasas house for $6 million, less than a week after it was reported that he was about to sign a deal worth $100 million to sell his music catalogue. The house was constructed in 1997 and it has a style and atmosphere that are influenced by the Mediterranean. It also features a living area that's over 9,800 square feet in size and comes with 6 bedrooms and 7 bathrooms. The property encompasses a total of 0.8 acres, a number of large palm trees, a campfire patio, a sports court, a standalone pizza oven, a stone fountain, as well as a garage with enough for 8 vehicles are some of the exterior amenities of this property. It hasn't been very long since Dr. Dre has owned this house. Since he paid $5 million for it back in 2018, the profit he gained from selling it is just $1 million. He bought it in 2018. It is likely that Dr. Dre is selling the home in Calabasas in order to purchase a property that is even more lavish than the one he now resides in. The fact that he's also about to get a lot of money makes the likelihood of this quite possible. In addition to that, he's also trying to sell one of his other properties, which is a vacation home in Malibu, that he's selling for $20 million. In late November, it was rumoured for the first time that the house would be put up for sale. The living space in the mansion is 8,800 square feet and it has 6 bedrooms in addition to 7 bathrooms. The residence also offers a site of Carbon Beach. Dr. Dre will generate a large profit if he's able to sell the home for the amount that he paid for it in the year 2000, which is $4 million. On the other hand, nothing can compare to the agreements he's apparently negotiating for the rights to his music. It was claimed earlier this month that he's close to finalizing 2 different deals, one with Universal Music and another one with Shamrock Holdings, which combined total of approximately $200 million in earnings. One of the transactions is reported with Universal Music, while the other one is with Shamrock Holdings. However, Dr. Dre won't be selling his whole music library. Rather, he will only be selling a handful of some of the most successful tracks and albums. This ensures that he will continue to have the opportunity to generate passive revenue from the music to which he has the rights. Dr. Dre's net worth has already been estimated to be anywhere from $500 million to $850 million, thanks mainly to his brands as well as his work in music production, in addition to his personal solo career. These $200 million will add to his fortune. While Dr. Dre already seems to have quite a fortune that we have discussed, a mention of his other properties is essential. Here is a 20-year timeline of his property purchases across the United States. Number 1, 1999. Andre Romel Young, better known as Dr. Dre, spent $2.35 million on a magnificent French Manor-style property in Los Angeles to round off his real estate investments of the 20th century. Westchester County Estates is a gated community in the affluent area of Woodland Hills, and this particular home, a 16,200 square feet, is 5 times bigger than the typical residence here. There are a total of 13 bathrooms in the mansion, 8 of which are attached to the bedrooms themselves, and 3 floors that are accessible by an elevator. Large enough to fit a baby grand piano, the master bedroom spans many rooms and features French doors leading out to a balcony. There's a complete bar, a lounge area and a jacuzzi on the spacious lanai. A spacious open terrace awaits guests over the lanai. When the rapper music producer finally decided to sell his mansion 20 years after buying it, he received $4.5 million on the market instead of the $5.25 million he had originally asked for. Number 2, 2011. Dr. Dre bought a home in the exclusive Bird Streets area of the Hollywood Hills in 2011. The Let Me Ride rapper paid $15.4 million in an off-market sale to purchase the ultra-modern property. The large house on the top of a hill measures 9,696 square feet and had 9 bathrooms and 6 bedrooms. The lavish pad, in which rumours indicate that the platinum-selling singer never really resided and utilised primarily for parties, also included a cinema room, a wine cellar, guest room, and a T-shaped infinity pool. Dr. Dre sold the residence for an astonishing $32 million in 2015. In 2018, the property was still standing, despite rumours that the buyer intended to demolish it and replace it with a showplace. Number 3, 2012. Exactly 1 year after purchasing the Bird Streets property, Dr. Dre and his then-wife Nicole spent $10.5 million on almost 5 acres of undeveloped land in the Hidden Hills, with the intention of building a massive mansion there. The Youngs fetched $12.5 million when they sold the empty property to Morphe Cosmetics CEO Chris Tarwell in 2017. The neighbourhood is well known for A-list neighbours like Kylie Jenner, as well as the rest of the Kardashian clan. Kim and Kanye even seriously considered purchasing Dre's land at one time. Number 4, 2014. The $40 million French chateau by the Pacific Coast Highway mansion in Brentwood that Dr. Dre recently purchased from Gisele Bündchen and Tom Brady is Dre's largest real estate splurge to date. The pond, moat, and freeform infinity pool are all part of the medieval conception of the Meg Design mansion by AD 100 architect Richard Landry and celebrity interior designer Joan Bank. Moreover, photovoltaic solar panels provide all the energy for the estate. The rumour mill stated that Dr. Dre now calls this place home. It's unclear if he maintained the coop and hens that Giselle and Tom had in their backyard. Number 5, 2019. The 2-story, 3,100 square foot Pacific Palisades home was purchased by Dr. Dre for $2.25 million. This Mediterranean-style home is the smallest and least spectacular of Dr. Dre's properties, both in terms of house size and quality of design. A big terrace, a separate balcony off the master bedroom, and practically every other room in the house make up for the home's lack of size and amazing qualities with breathtaking views of the ocean, sunsets, as well as Santa Monica Mountains. And that pretty much rounds up today's video. We hope that you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please leave us a like as a token of your appreciation for the video. Also, do subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to be notified about more of our content on celebrity looks and outfits. We will be back with another video soon.